What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this edition of the Red Cup Review. I'm your host, Rob Banks, as usual, and today we're looking at the Mezco 112 Collective Cyclops regular release figure. Unpopular opinion, Cyclops just happens to be my favorite X-Men character. I know he's boring and he's got to stick up his ass, but so do I sometimes. You could ask the missus. Anyways, check out the Lair NYC on Instagram and Facebook. You guys want to get some Mezco figures, you want some hot toys, you want some statues, go check them out. They're our sponsor of today's show. Also, go check out the official Red Cup Review the official Red Cup Review, the Rebellion on Facebook. That's our group. Come and join the group. It's a great group, man. And also subscribe, like, and share. Let's get on with the review. What's going on, everybody? Good to be back, finally, with this awesome figure that I've been waiting for. As I said before, Cyclops is my favorite X-Men. This figure's got a nice wow factor when you pull him out of the package. The blue and the yellow on him really pop. We'll get into that in a moment. He comes with 6 different hands. He's got, the 2 blaster. You guys know what he comes with. This jacket is really awesome, though. It's dope. It's soft. It's soft like shit on a hot summer night. Here's something I wanted to point out for you. You guys know I can't stand light-up effects, but the way the visor catches the light when you do pictures and stuff, and just when you're looking at him, you can see it down here in this one too. You know how sometimes in the comics they draw Cyclops with, like, you don't see his eyes, right? But you could see the 2 light beams being generated as if the optic blasts are just waiting to blow out from his head, and they're just being held back from his visors. You could see that here. And you can see that down here on this one as well. Very cool stuff. Let's take a closer look. Here's the first of the 2 heads. Everyone loves a little head, right? What we're going to get here with Cyclops. And you can see here, again, now we're up close with, like, remember I said there's like the 2 eye thing going on there? The way the light catches. Looks great, right? All right, so this is some of the best sculpt work hair-wise that Mezco's ever done, if not the best. I absolutely love the way it looks. Gives me a lot of hope for the Gambit figure that'll be coming out. The sculpt on it is pretty much perfect. This is Cyclops. It's great. It works. Big, huge thumbs up. 5 cups. But the paintwork on the skin itself, and the paintwork that you do get is great on the hair. There's little to no bleed on the cheeks, like where the blue meets and stuff, right? The yellow is great. It's nice and bright. However, the skin tone itself is a little flat, right? And the lips, I don't know. It's not like he's wearing lipstick. His lips are a little dark. The lips... the lip paint has looked better on other figures before, and there's not a lot of detailing in the skin itself. So unless Cyclops has been using like L'Oreal, that's hair treatment, some kind of skin conditioning treatment or something, it's pretty much flawless. So it takes a little bit away from that Mezco realism that we're used to. But it looks great, though. What you do get does look great. I'm just being nitpicky because I'm trying to be as honest as possible with you guys. Let's take a look at the next one. Here's the optic blast, straight up, stepped on a Lego sculpt, and it looks great. I love the detailing in the face. The lines are perfect. The paint on the teeth is great. The different colors in the between the tongue and the inside of the mouth, there are actually 2 different colors. That's wonderful. The hair is a different sculpt. You can see that the hair feathers out a little bit more, right? They really, really knocked this one out of the park. I guess the teeth could have been a little bit brighter now that I'm looking at this through the 4K monitor here, but you don't see that in person. When you're standing like 12 inches or more away, I mean, this is right up close, you don't notice that, so it's great. Works absolutely lovely. Now, the headpieces here come off. Hey, as you guys can see, I took the gloves off, right? No more radioactive Rob Banks. So you take that off, right, and you get the, like, where did my eyeballs go, right? And then you grab one of these jammies, right? And you can kind of just slip it right in. See how that goes? You slip it right in, and it stays in. So it stays in tough, like, right? You got to kind of watch, look. You squeeze it in there a little, right? And then see how you get rid of the lines that way and that way. And now he's got his, like, I just blasted your face off, and the visors are smoking. This was a great effect. I'm loving it. I'm loving the translucent look on it, too. Works lovely. Let's pop this one off. And I'm going to be doing all the blast effects with this head sculpt here for the sake of time, your time, my time, right? The other blast effect goes in the eyes, and it looks like... So at the end of the video, I do like a little bit of a photo shoot and a figure breakdown of how this stuff works, right? And like give you guys a quick look at it. So there you go. There's that one. This one's all right. Looks pretty good. Not too bad. I don't know if he'd be yelling for that one, but this one is where you get like the straight up. This is like I'm going to pull my glasses off and pretty much wreck everyone in the room. Cyclops piece right here. Come on, man, get in there. We're pressed for time. You think these people want to wait around for this shit? All right, bam, there you go, right? That one is awesome. Look at that. That is straight up cracking, dudes. Bam, this will blow your head off. This is straight up Cyclops at his most. I'm just going to destroy your face mode. Now, the neck articulation, which we'll get into, is stiff because this is heavy. This piece, a lot of people complaining, oh, it's a ruined figure, it's terrible, it's the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not. It's fine. They really needed to like reinforce the neck joint so that he could hold this up because this is heavy. The other one's not so heavy, but this one's really heavy. And you're going to have to worry about his head going down over time because it stops there. See, I'm like trying to hit it. You can see where the neck is bobbling a little. It's not going to go down further than that. So there you go. To me, that's a good job. All right, we turn the lights down. For some reason, when the lights go down, our voice has to go down too, right? To show you guys how the light up feature works, right? So you pop the head off, and here's where the light comes out of, right? What you got to do is you got to twist this thing because it's like kind of locked in there, right? So you twist the neck peg. There you go. See how it twists? And then you slide it out. Slide it out, right? So you can see that. Now inside here, there's like a little clip piece for like this part right here, right? So there's the on-off switch. I'm not a fan of this. You guys know, I'll say this till I'm blue in the face. I don't care if you do action figure photography. There's a lot less of yous out there than you, well, there's a lot of yous out there, but, right? And that's it. That's how you turn it on and off. So to me, I'm not really digging that because there should be like a, there's not really a lot of ab crunch in here. So there should be like a button or something we could press it on and off. It's always on. If you to turn it off, you got to unscrew it and then turn it off again. These things are like, they're treating them like hot toys a little bit too much. Too much work has to go into this. So here you go. I'm going to put the super blast effect on. Bang, and there you go. That's the only way you're really going to see. It kind of goes through pretty good. You know, it's really, really, it's thick. It's heavy. So you get a lot of the glow right where the head is, right where my little finger is right there in the dock. Right? Right? I'm going to try to make this as painless as possible. I'm going to pop this one off. Come on, you son of a... And then we're going to try and grab the other one. I'm reaching around in the dark here. Again, you pop that one on. And you get like the... That's him with like the smoke effect. Right? So, you get it like that, right? And then, hold on. Let's try and turn that light back on again. Right? So, there you go. And when it's turned on, it's bright enough where you could see it. You're not going to see it here because I got a big LED light on here for you guys, right? So there, right? The light is actually bright. I could see it. You can't see it, but I could see it right now. Well, we did the head sculpts. Now we got to do the articulation and the clothing. I try to knock this out in one shot for you guys. Standard Mezco articulation. He has double jointed elbows, guys. Yep. He has the double jointed elbows, so you could do the button press on the side of his head. Not this outfit. He didn't do that with this outfit, I don't believe. And obviously double jointed. They're double jointed in the knees. They go all the way up. Be careful because it's pretty clever how they're doing the spandex on one side and like this pleathery stuff on the other. However, I'm noticing, and this is a smart move on their part. See how it like breaks up right here and on this side right here. So when you bend it, you don't got to worry about like the pleather's going to stretch a little here, but not across the knee, not across the elbow, not inside his underarm here. This is where the spandexy part comes in. So that's good, right? Even in the waist. Not that he's going to have much, but like the waist twist. See how they design the lines here? So when you're twisting them at the waist, you ain't got to worry about that. Now, this also isn't hard plastic. This is a very soft plastic, right? And that's cool, too, because you ain't got to worry about it, like, stiffening up on you and snapping. You could twist them into a certain thing, and then, like, you got them like that, right? And then you can, like, kind of maneuver this around and reposition it the way you need it to look when you articulate them, right? So that's cool. The jacket itself is great. Though, you know, the articulation is just fine on this. The ankles go in, they come out. The ankle rockets are fine. I'm happy with them. The split, you're going to get about that much. Cyclops doesn't do much splits, but it gets tight up in here. You know, so that's fine. Look at that bulge. So the jacket itself is cool. It's got this like little remember like those jackets you had when you, well, I don't, maybe you guys have them as adults now, but when I was a kid, the bottom of some of my jackets had this exact same thing that kind of like stretched a little bit, so you could stretch it over if you want, and you know, this works. The zipper works. I don't zip it up though. You know, my Cyclops has his jacket open. I like him with the jacket on personally. I think it breaks up the color scheme. You know, it's kind of like the underwear on Batman. You know, it just breaks up the color a little bit. Now, the neck articulation. Here's the issue, right? Here's the issue everyone's complaining about. Does he look up? He looks up fine. Doesn't look all the way up, but he looks up good enough. And it's fine. Right? Great. Does it go to the side? Goes to the side. Not that you're going to have him go, Goes to the other side too. It twists this way. It twists that way. Now, the problem is looking down. He doesn't look down. That's all you're getting. He does not look. He looks up. He does not look down. You want him to look down? Just kind of lean him forward a smidge, and he's like looking down slightly, right? That's fine. I don't get it. I don't get all the complaining. It works. I'd rather have, personally, I'd rather not have any light up effect. I'd rather they actually color these things and paint them to be like as if the blast was really coming out. I'd rather have like a better paint job on that. However, if this is what they're going with and they want to give us light up effects, it works to hold up the effect as well too. So if the neck was able to articulate down and you put something like this on, this is pretty heavy. His neck over time is going to become a bobblehead and he's just going to be staring down the whole time. So this thing in there, this piece right here, okay, being bolted into the chest area is going to stop the neck from looking down over time. It's going to keep it in an upright position, which is what we all want, is what I want at least, if you're going to have him shooting his optic blast effects at least. And that's it. The outfit's great. It looks great. The colors are wonderful. The paint job is lovely. It's nice and bright. And that's it. That's all I got to say about that. We're going to be doing the accessories, but it is necessary. And here you can see the ultimate optic blast. We're going to start with this one, and it's much thicker plastic up over here, much more translucent in the back, and it works great. You guys saw that a little bit earlier. It's pretty big. I want to say it's about 3.5 inches long, roughly, right? Looks very nice. Moving along, we have the regular blast effect, and it's cool because it's textured. You know, here, listen. Hear that? My finger's getting caught in there. It's textured. You can see that. So that's cool. It's not just a flat beam. So that works out nicely. The paintwork is fine on those. Here's an up-close look at the translucentness of this, these type of eyeball effect things that he's got going on. The smokiness coming out there. As far as the hands go, he has the Captain America karate chop hand. What's cool is I just noticed this now doing the review. He's got little X's on the back of his hands. So the molds are different. Same type of mold, but a little different. He's got the X design on there, so that's pretty cool. Karate chop hand I'm probably not going to use. He's got the 2 gripping hands. Same gripping hands we've seen before a bunch of times. But I like that. See how it's textured on the inside? Little details like that. See how nice is that? Very cool. Good stuff. What else is he? Oh, and the jacket. Yes, the jacket. Jacket is super soft, guys. It zips up. The zipping part is a little annoying, but it zips up. That's cool. You got to be careful with it when you put it on because it is very snug, but it's got the pleatheriness to it. Doesn't crimple and wrinkle. Look, crimple it up, and then you undo it, and ta-da! It self-presses itself. Isn't that nice? And over here is that same material on the back where it kind of stretches a little here, and look, it stretches a little bit there on the bottom. So it has some give to it. It's nice. It's soft. It's like butter soft. Cyclops is good stuff here, guys. A nice amount taller than Wolverine. It might not look like that in the video. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a pencil or a pen right here on top of Cyclops' head to give you guys an idea of how much bigger he is than the 2 Wolverines, right? So there you go. That's how much taller he is. So it doesn't look like much on camera, but in reality, it's about a 3/4 of an inch, 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. And that's the Marvel Select. Obviously he's way out of scale for that Colossus, but he looks great. Until Mezco gives us an in-scale Colossus, that's what I'm going with. Dun dun dun! In conclusion, we are giving Cyclops 4.5 cups from the Red Cup review. Why? Because he's a fantastic figure that looks great on the shelf. The colors are awesome. The head sculpt, the sculpting in the hair is just lovely. It's an awesome figure. He's a must-have if you're an X-Men fan, and he's great to have the leader of the X-Men. However, he should have came with an unmasked head of some kind like the other figure is coming with. Maybe a little bit of a variation in thereof. He comes with a little bit too many of these visors, I guess, in case you lose one or one breaks. But then again, if something like that happens, what are we going to do? We're going to get in touch with Mezco for a replacement anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, you guys, if you like the X-Men, get yourself Cyclops. He's the leader, man. You got to have him. Subscribe, like, share. Go join the official Red Cup review. The Rebellion. That's right. We're calling ourselves the Rebellion now on Facebook. Shoutouts to the Lair.nyc on Facebook. Go buy your stuff from them, and we will see you on the next episode. Also, Saturday nights, tune into our live show at 8 o'clock. We'll see you then.